5-minute break for Chris.
I also need a break. I'm seasick. I'm out of it.
You gotta pick this up. I can't pick it up anymore.
I feel like you're doing all the work, but we got 2 other goofs just laying down.
I'm miserable.
We built one wall.
Yeah, we built one wall. All together.
All of us.
Regardless of being seasick, it was gonna take all of us if we wanted to finish this.
Now you guys bring it forward. There we go.
Let's go.
How many YouTubers does it take to build a little structure?
What? Did we Is that a whale? I think that's a whale. That's insane. Oh my gosh. That is unreal. There are actually whales. This experience just keeps getting better. Shelter, water, not being near Nolan. I'm never gonna take that for granted again.
Probably would have been really useful to build the ladder first. Got a ladder now. I literally just built this 4 minutes ago.
After hours of building, we were finally getting somewhere.
I severely regret making this a 7-day challenge instead of a 50-hour challenge like all our other videos. We keep rocking back and forth. It's freaking miserable. I'm gonna puke.
And finally, just as the sun was going down,
Camp is now organized.
Night 2, my bed is still broken, but I'm gonna get some sleep tonight because I'm that tired.
I'm gonna head to bed. Did I wake you up? Just go back to bed. I'm just walking. I accidentally woke Laser up. I feel bad now.
This might be the most tired I've ever been in my entire life.
It's now day 3, and somehow our building didn't fall over. I'll take that as a dub.
Noises that this structure made while I was sleeping last night filled me with nightmares.
it's day 3 and we've really started to get into a rhythm. Our morning routine consisted of peeing in the corner.
Bro, who vlogs in the pee corner? I'm not moving.
Eating our breakfast.
Surviving on Feastables. What's all you need?
And drinking hot barrel water.
So dehydrated. I need this.
We're about 36 hours in, and we're almost halfway through a barrel of water.
Is that slow or fast? We're gonna run out on day 6.
Running low on water and food gave me an idea.
I'm kind of curious to see what's under the boat.
Dude, there's so many fish below us.
So we decided to try to catch some dinner, but we weren't very good at it.
Why does this take so long? I just want something to put in my stomach. Ryan!
Ryan, help us catch fish!
Ryan!
Turns out fishing is a lot harder than YouTube. After hours, we caught absolutely nothing. Why can't we catch anything?
Oh, I give up.
We were tired, dehydrated, and hungry, which forced us to dig into our rations.
Let's have ourselves a feast.
Yeah! Call it a feast. A bowl. Come on.
In our supplies, we had wood to build a fire and pans to cook with.
You take big stick and make really little sticks. And then make medium sticks. Then use the big sticks at the end. Look at them beans, baby.
I'm so excited. This looks awesome. This is a really bad. Can you tell we've been at sea for 3 days?
Literally.
When have I ever been this excited over canned chili?
Hey, I put some love into this one. It's not just canned chili anymore. It's got tomatoes, kidney beans.
You don't have to keep talking, I'm already drooling.
This was our first hot meal in days, but it was also a good chunk of our rations, so we made sure to enjoy it.
I'm feeling a lot better. I think the first 2 days were definitely the most miserable. I think we're slowly losing our minds and it's actually becoming bearable. I still haven't gone to the bathroom. That's my biggest concern now.
I'm struggling to sleep. This raft is just rocking like crazy. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of miserable. Hopefully tomorrow's better.
None of us managed to get any sleep.
We lost the back of our fort last night. The house needs some repairs.
Tensions are pretty high on the raft this morning. Nolan's a little upset. He broke his bed.
Oh my God!
Nolan is struggling, and he's just in his feels right now.
It'll be okay.
You probably would have quit the channel if I did that.
This is easily the worst. Oh, there's thunder. I swear if it starts raining again. Oh, I can't take that.
And to make matters worse, we accidentally dropped our ladle in the drinking water. And since we haven't showered in 4 days, grabbing it technically contaminated the drinking water.
I'm never drinking out of that again.
Fast forward to when we run out of water.
Because of the contamination, a third of our water was no longer safe to drink. For whatever reason, the more I suffer, the more you guys watch. Some of our most popular videos are when I buried myself alive, spent time in solitary confinement, so I hope you're happy. I'm suffering again. It's not easy surviving on a raft, but after 4 long days,
Laser's finally pooping. Can you play a celebratory song?
Laser.
is pooping.
See how all those clouds over there are dark?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna pour down on us tonight. Tonight's gonna suck. We didn't know it yet, but the biggest storm of the entire challenge was heading right towards us. And when we saw it approaching, we tried to prepare as much as possible.
Can't wait for another storm just to destroy all this again.
Tariq is fixing his side of the fort, and Chris is fixing the roof. And I'm now the cameraman for some reason.
There's a storm of ruin!
And while they're preparing the shelter for the storm, I'm gonna tell you guys about Shopify, because it might literally storm until the end of the challenge.
This is gonna be a bit rocky.
Shopify is a platform that makes it easy for anyone to start a business. They literally support millions of small businesses all around the world.
From selling wood to nails to crates to crops, they support businesses that sell it on Shopify.
Soon gonna have absolutely zero tarps covering this structure. I am worried about it.
100% of what I sell online, from merch to Feastables, I do with Shopify. It's actually getting pretty rocky out here.
Save my
Bro,
bag.
the wind is getting crazy.
We're out of nails.
It's really hard to work around the wind, guys.
Stop yelling and do things.
Shopify even has a new AI tool called Sidekick, making running your entire business easier.
Just like surviving on this raft can be hard, so can entrepreneurship. And that's why they do everything in their power to make it as easy as possible for you.
This is my worst nightmare. So miserable.
Go to shopify.com/MrBeast to give it a try right now. Thank you, Shopify. Let's go prep for the storm. I'm soaking wet.
Maybe you can start helping us, Jimmy.
I'm just paying for the raft.
This storm was really starting to pick up, but that night it got so much worse.
This really puts the helter in shelter, eh?
Oh no!
Dude,
Oh,
are you kidding me? It's leaking.
oh no.
This shelter is the opposite of waterproof.
This is brutal. What do? We have three more nights
Next 3
Nolan.
days, by the way.
in this. There's water everywhere. It's useless. This does nothing.
This is the most insane night yet. It's struggling right now.
Is this safe anymore? We would have just filmed this in a studio. But no, we have to be the real channel that doesn't fake things.
Oh, we're gonna die.
We're getting just destroyed.
Oh, I'm getting hit. There's a hole that is completely opened up over my bed.
I can't do this. I can't do this. You can end this video, Jimmy.
Jimmy, please.
I tried to talk all you guys out of it. You all said yes.
This is the worst experience
I've ever had in my entire life.
I hate every part of this.
Bro,
I'm just miserable right now.
The storm was reaching a new peak with every passing hour. We were desperate, so we tried using our beds as literal walls to protect us from the rain.
we're all at rock bottom now. Been raining for a few hours. Stuff's freezing cold. We don't have beds. I'm getting nauseous.
Guys, before moving forward in the video, I want to say something to you. Guys, my girlfriend is not giving me a kiss. She says that neither does your video get likes, nor does your channel get subscribers. So why should I give you a kiss? Guys, please like the video and subscribe to the channel so that I can get a kiss from her.
The fight with Hydra was over, but my mind wasn't quiet. Every night, the city became my hunting ground, but I wasn't looking for bad guys. I was looking for her, Narita, the girl from the sea. I couldn't get her out of my head. Her eyes, the way she moved, everything about her felt like a song I couldn't forget. I would swing from the highest towers, my eyes scanning every rooftop, every alley, every shadow by the water's edge. I hoped to catch a glimpse of her just to know she was okay. The city lights blurred below me, a river of gold and white, but all I could see was her face in my memory. It was kind of distracting, to be honest. New York City is never quiet. It's always buzzing with energy, with cars and people, and a million different stories happening all at once. But now it felt different to me. The usual sounds of sirens and chatter seemed distant. My world had narrowed down to this one single thought. Where was Narita? The city felt bigger, emptier, because she wasn't in it. I'd perch on a gargoyle, feeling the cold stone beneath my suit, and just listen. I would listen for the splash of water, for a voice that sounded like hers, for anything that might lead me back to her. It was a strange feeling, being surrounded by millions of people but feeling completely alone. One night, as I was about to give up and head home, I felt a change in the air. The usual city smell of hot dogs and exhaust was replaced by the fresh, salty scent of the ocean. I turned, and there she was. Narita stood on the edge of a pier, her silhouette outlined by the moonlight. My heart did this crazy flip thing. I swung down, landing softly a few feet away. She smiled, and it was like the whole city lit up just for me. I was hoping I'd find you, she said, her voice as calm as the gentle waves. I couldn't even think of a cool reply. I just stood there, probably looking like a total idiot. Before I could say anything, a new sound cut through the night. It was the whirring of repulsors. Of course, Mr. Stark. He landed right next to us, his Iron Man suit gleaming. The faceplate retracted and he looked serious. "Sorry to interrupt the reunion, kids," he said, his tone urgent, "but we have a big problem. The ocean is about to be poisoned kind of problem." He looked from me to Narita. Hydra's back, and this time they've gone deep, really deep. The quiet moment was over. The world needed us again, and my hope for a normal conversation vanished just like that. Mr. Stark, well, Iron Man, didn't waste any time. He pulled up a holographic map that floated between us, showing a dark spot deep in the Atlantic Ocean. "Hydra has built a massive underwater base," he explained, pointing to the glowing red dot on the map. "They're planning to release a chemical agent that will destroy all marine life in the North Atlantic. It's a bioweapon, and it's set to go off in less than 12 hours. My stomach dropped. I looked at Narita. Her home, her world, was in danger. Her calm expression had hardened, her eyes now filled with a fierce determination. This wasn't just a mission for her, it was personal. Narita stepped closer to the hologram, her finger tracing the ocean currents. "My people have felt their presence," she said, her voice low and steady. "A darkness spreading through the water. A sickness. We did not know what it was, but we knew it was wrong." Mr. Stark nodded. "That's why we need you, Narita. You know the terrain better than any satellite. And you," he turned to me, "we need your skills, kid. We're going to be a team." "Me? An underwater team? I've had trouble with a clogged shower drain. The idea of fighting supervillains at the bottom of the ocean was frankly terrifying. I can stick to walls, not coral reefs." So we started to prepare. It was a bit of a crash course. Mr. Stark gave me a new suit, an upgrade. He called it the Iron Spider Sub or something cool like that. It was designed for deep sea pressure and had these little propellers on the back and feet. It even had web shooters that worked underwater, firing a sort of gel-like webbing. Narita showed me how to move with the currents, how to use the water's flow instead of fighting against it. She was so graceful, like she was dancing. I, on the other hand, moved like a confused shopping cart. It was not my most heroic look, I'll tell you that. Our plan was simple, or at least it sounded simple when Mr. Stark said it. Narita would guide us through the hidden trenches to avoid Hydra's main defenses. I would use my webs to disable their external sensors and weapon systems, and Iron Man would be the heavy hitter, ready to blast through their main gate. We were a strange trio, a warrior of the sea, a genius in a metal suit, and a kid from Queens who was really hoping his new suit was waterproof. As we stood on the edge of the Quinjet ready to dive, I looked at Narita. She gave me a small, confident nod. "Okay," I thought, "let's do this." The moment we plunged into the ocean, everything changed. The noise of the world above disappeared, replaced by a deep, peaceful silence. It was beautiful. Sunlight filtered down through the water, creating these amazing blue and green rays that danced all around us. Schools of colorful fish, thousands of them, swam past in perfect formation. It was like flying through a whole new sky. Narita moved with an effortless elegance, a true part of this world. I followed her, my new suit's propellers humming softly. For a moment, I almost forgot we were on a dangerous mission. It was just so incredibly calm and awe-inspiring down there. But the beauty didn't last. As we went deeper, the light began to fade. The vibrant colors gave way to dark blues and blacks. The playful fish were replaced by strange, glowing creatures of the deep. Narita led us through a narrow canyon, its walls covered in weird-looking plants. Then we saw it. In the distance, a cold, artificial light pulsed in the darkness. It was the Hydra base. It looked like a giant metal spider clinging to the ocean floor, its legs spreading out in every direction. The calm was gone, replaced by a feeling of cold dread. This thing did not belong here. It was a scar on the perfect face of the ocean. Our attack began. Narita was incredible. She moved like a shadow, a blur of motion that the Hydra sensors couldn't track. She disabled their communication arrays with a weapon that looked like it was made of hardened coral. I followed her lead, my gel webs shooting out to cover camera lenses and jam weapon ports. It was tricky. The water resistance made aiming difficult, and I had to constantly adjust for the currents. Iron Man stayed above us, a silent guardian, ready for the big entrance. Teamwork. It felt good. It felt like we were all in sync, a three-person army fighting for the heart of the ocean. Suddenly, the base's defenses roared to life. Robotic submarines shaped like sharks swarmed out to meet us. Lasers cut through the dark water. The fight was on. I dodged and weaved, using my webs to tangle the robots' propellers and stick them to the canyon walls. Narita was a whirlwind, her trident flashing as she tore through the machines. Iron Man swooped down, his repulsor beams blasting the robotic sharks into scrap metal. But just as we thought we were getting the upper hand, a huge door on the base grinded open. Something massive was coming out. Something much bigger than a robotic shark. From the dark entrance of the base emerged a monster. It was a horrific mix of machine and something that looked like a giant squid. Metal tentacles lined with glowing red lights and sharp claws whipped through the water, creating powerful whirlpools. It let out a screeching metallic roar that vibrated through my whole suit. This was Hydra's Guardian, their ultimate weapon. It was huge, easily the size of a building, and it was heading straight for us. My first thought was, nope, absolutely not. But then I saw Narita, her stance firm, her trident held ready. She wasn't backing down, so I couldn't either. The battle was chaos. Iron Man drew its fire, unleashing a barrage of missiles that barely seemed to scratch its armored hide. The monster's tentacles lashed out, and one of them wrapped around Mr. Stark, crushing his suit. I had to act fast. I remembered what Narita taught me about using the currents. I let the water guide me, swinging around the creature on a long strand of gel webbing. I zipped past its giant, unblinking eye and fired web after web, trying to blind it. Narita saw her chance. While the monster was distracted, she swam straight towards its core, a glowing power source in its chest. She was so fast, so brave. She plunged her trident deep into the monster's power core. There was a blinding flash of blue light, and the creature convulsed. Its metallic tentacles went limp, and its red lights flickered and died. The giant machine crashed to the ocean floor with a silent, heavy thud. We did it. Iron Man broke free, his suit sparking but intact. "Nice work, kids," he said through the comms, his voice a little strained. We had defended the ocean. The threat was gone. The water around us slowly returned to its peaceful silence, the only light now coming from our suits and the strange, beautiful creatures of the deep. After the battle, after Mr. Stark had taken care of the Hydra base for good, Narita and I found a quiet spot on an underwater ledge. We just sat there for a while, side by side, watching the deep-sea life swim by. We didn't need to say much. The quiet connection between us was stronger than any words. I finally turned to her. "You were amazing," I said, and I really meant it. She looked at me, a small, gentle smile on her face. "So were you, Peter Parker." In the deep, silent world beneath the waves, surrounded by darkness, her smile was the brightest thing I had ever seen.